In Delhi as well, the rising number of strays an issue. The Delhi High Court has directed the South Delhi Municipal Corporation to file a status report on what they're doing after this 6-year-old on your screen was mauled to death by stray dogs in Jamia Nagar on Tuesday. The court is hearing a public interest litigation against the growing menace of stray dogs. Well, joining us now is Snigdha, is joining us from Jamia Nagar, and also joining us Ambika Shukla, animal rights activist. Well, first let's go across to Snigdha. Snigdha, tell us about the reactions there after this tragic incident of a 6-year-old being killed, and what action has been taken.
Gargi, we are at Jamia Nagar at the spot where the incident happened. It's a whole location of chugis, and right across there's a big, huge garbage dump. But we are right now at the family's house and joined by Mamoon's mother. उस दिन सुबह क्या हुआ था?
उस दिन सुबह ये हुआ कि मामून सब लोग उठे, सुबह सुबह बाप के साथ गाड़ी उड़ी साफ करके आया, पानी उनी भर के आया मेरे बच्चा। और जो चाय पीने कहीं बच्चा पी ले, चाय पी ले, ना पिया चाय, बेटा कहीं जूस लेके आ, जूस पी ले, जूस लेके भी आया, मगर बच्चा हमारे नहीं पिया, हमें पिला के बच्चा चली गया। और ये नहीं देखा मैं किधर को गया बच्चा। दोबारा बाद में पता चला कि 10-5 मिनट बाद कि तुम्हारे बच्चे को कुत्ते ने काट लिया। हमें यकीन भी नहीं हो रहा था कि मेरे बच्चे को कुत्ता काटेंगे, हमारे बच्चा अंग्रेज को कभी नहीं काटेंगे। यकीन ही नहीं हो रहा था, बिल्कुल यकीन नहीं। फिर भी बाप भी भागा, मैं भी भागे भागे पहुंची, देखो तो बच्चे को बेहोश बाप ने उठाया। बहुत बुरे हाल।
एंड आप कह रहे थे कि यहाँ पे ये इंसिडेंट होता रहता है?
हाँ, यहाँ पर बहुत होते हैं ये, लेकिन ऐसा केस पहली बार हुआ है कि बच्चा बिल्कुल खत्म हो गया, बहुत बुरी तरह काटा है।
क्यों? मतलब आप लोग यहाँ
हम लोग जंगल जाते हैं, लैट्रिन बाथरूम करने पहाड़ी पर ही जाया जाता है हमें घर में, और जब से ये केस हुआ है कोई भी नहीं जा पा रहा है,
कोई नहीं जा पा रहा है
डर के मारे, और वो कुत्ते अभी तक यहीं पर हैं।
So as we can see, a lot of people go out to the hilly areas to relieve themselves, children play, but they say MCD people have come, they have taken away dogs, but only from the main road area. They don't come inside these lanes and into this street to take away dogs.
All right, Snigdha, now we'll go across to Ambika Shukla. Ambika, you saw there the anguish and the tragedy that's taken place, and it's usually the poorest and marginalized who are affected by this stray dog menace. But every time something like this happens, the governments come under pressure, and the knee-jerk reaction is to order culling.
See, firstly, there is no such thing as a stray dog menace, so I object to the term. There are very few dogs, and they're not stray dogs. Dogs that live on the street are street dogs. Where they live is where they belong. The idea of a home is not necessarily a 4-walled structure like we know it. It could be a gully, it could be a dustbin, it could be anywhere that they live. So they are not stray dogs. Second, the problem is not with the dogs, it is with the garbage dump. As long as you have uncollected garbage, there will be an animal population to feed on it. It could be dogs, it could be rats. You get rid of dogs, you will have rats. Just the way New York faced till a few years ago. So what we need to look is the basic issue, and we need to look at the logic of the sterilization program and explain it to people. The reason that the program comes under attack every time there is an accident, and these are only accidents, and these are just exceptions to the rule. These, like the lady said herself, ऐसे चीज पहली बार हुआ है. So the hysteria that is built up around a single incident that leads to enormous cruelty towards an entire species is entirely unwarranted. Let us, if you allow me, I will explain the logic of the program to you. Would you like me to do it now or later?
Right, but in Kerala we've seen there have been 160,000 dog bites, so obviously it is a big problem over there, which is why drastic measures.
You know, what you call a dog bite could be something as minor as a scratch. And research and studies have shown that most dog bites come from pet dogs, okay? Because street dogs are not territorial towards human beings. They are only territorial against other dogs. So they do not even seek contact with humans. They are usually scared of humans. You try calling a street dog to you, they won't come because they are frightened of humans. They realize the amount of cruelty that is meted out to them all the time. So street dogs very rarely engage with humans. Pet dogs, yes, they do defend their territory, and there can be bites caused by them. But even then, these figures are not, firstly, they're not hard and fast. Lots of them, there's over-reporting, under-reporting.
So how do you think governments and municipalities should handle this? So how should municipalities and governments handle this?
There is for 50 years, India killed dogs. And in the most brutal fashion, we burnt them, we buried them alive, we bludgeoned them to death, we starved them, we poisoned them, we electrocuted them. We did the most horrible things to them. And after 50 years, we found that there was not one titch of difference to the population numbers. In fact, the population had increased. As long as there is a food source, there will be an animal population. And by a food source, I don't mean the food that is put out by a few kind people for street dogs, but the uncollected garbage that I was talking about. So the first thing that we need to look at is the garbage situation. If we can find a systematic way of disposing of our garbage so that it does not lie out on the street uncollected, you will never have these kinds of incidents, and you will find a reduction in the street dog population. The sterilization program is the only scientific way to go about this. The sterilization program, by the way, is not the kindest way in any case. When we had sterilization for humans, you remember the outcry there was? We're doing the same thing to dogs, but it is the lesser evil. Instead of killing them, we are sterilizing them and we are vaccinating them.
All right, Ambika, I'm so sorry I'll have to end it there, but thank you so much for joining us and pointing out that these are the places the municipality needs to take responsibility for as we deal with this issue, and Kerala is dealing with it and Delhi as well.